Entrepreneurship sucks when you refuse to reject the negativity that's going to surround you. The reality is when you decide to go out on your own and do anything, you're going to have enough negativity. And once you internalize it and you accept it, you're done. You might as well pack it up, walk away, call it a day. It ain't for you, because it's really easy to be negative as an entrepreneur. If you control the negativity, it's the most amazing way to make money I've ever been part of. Have had a lot of jobs. I've had a lot of entrepreneurial deals. I've been an independent contractor. I've been a consultant. I've been paid to do a lot of things. I loved the fact that I had to sell this to make this. I loved the fact that I had to hire this many people to make this. I loved the fact that it was purely my efforts I was compensated for, and there was no lid. But it comes with a lot of negativity. I made a decision when I became an entrepreneur not to listen to anybody. When I was growing up, I listened to people that could help me. So like there were adults around me that had never played sports at any level, let alone a high level, and I didn't listen to them. You know, I was playing football, basketball, baseball, high school, baseball, and college. I listened to nobody unless I knew they had the information. I had no problem just going. And if they annoyed me, I'd be like, dude, I'm not even listening to you. The first one was free. You just look at them like, you just nod your head. I'm not listening to a damn word they say. What's weird about becoming an entrepreneur is everybody thinks they're qualified to have an opinion on it. They have a position. And they're not. So I started my journey, and people would say to me like, hey, I was going to, you know what I was thinking? I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to help you out. You know what I was thinking? No, I actually don't care what you're thinking. Hey, man, I was thinking, I have some feedback. I don't want your feedback. I actually have zero fucking desire to hear what you have to say. Like, what's about to come out of your mouth, I couldn't fucking care less about it. Like, it's literally a zero, which is impressive. Like, I have no concern for what comes out of your mouth right now. Because you're going to give me advice on what I'm doing to make money. You've never done what I do. You've never, ever been on your own. You've never been an entrepreneur. You don't know what it's like. You can't give me the advice. I need you to stop talking right now, if you don't mind. And I hope you have a phenomenal day. I'm not listening. If you've been where I want to go, am I a great mentee. Mentor away. But if you've not been where I've been, all you're trying to do is pour negativity into me. Why? Because you ain't done it. That means you're hoping I ain't done it. The single biggest thing you understand is take one hand, and you will not need all five figures to count the amount of people that are pulling for you if it doesn't benefit them. They're pulling against you. They're pulling against you because if you go make it, what happens to them? But what if you make it? You work at the same job as somebody else. You want to quit it. You want to become independent. You're going to work on the weekends trying to make some extra money. What if it works? What happens to your friend? A, you don't have enough time for him. Most people are selfish. They want to worry about themselves. B, now he's got a question. Should I have done that? Like, am I doing the right thing? C, he's not going to cheer for you even if you start winning. So he's going to try to find it. Like, I know he's doing it, but it's probably not going to. I had people I've been doing whatever I was doing for years, making more money than they ever thought about making. They'd be like, so you probably think it's going to come to an end, right? I'm like, I probably don't listen to anything you say. That's just how I am, though. I didn't have energy for that. You know, I bought an H2 Hummer. I always wanted when I was 39. I don't know why I wanted one, but I wanted one. And it wasn't, I bought it for like 70 grand. It wasn't like, it was like, oh my good God, you bought. And I pull in the gas station, people come over, make a mistake, and they'd be like, hey, how's the gas mileage on that? The translation is, man, what a dumbass you are for driving something that gets 8 miles to the gallon. And my response was always the same if it was a guy. I've never had a woman ask me that, so that's good. So they're all guys. If it was a woman, I would just be nice and drive away. I wouldn't say a word to her ever again. But the guys that said it to me, I'd say, hey, and I would do it like this. Why the fuck are you asking me that? I'm just curious. Why are you like busting my ass? And I just wait. I don't say anything else. I just look at them. The uncomfortableness sets in. Then, of course, they don't have the courage to say I was busting your ass. They go, I wasn't. I was just curious. No, you weren't. It's a tank. You know it gets terrible gas mileage. But I could put your Toyota Tercel in the back of it, or I could run it over with my car. But this is what you do at gas stations. You go over and like bust people's asses. Bro, you picked the wrong person. So just get in the car and get out of here. Now, I don't do that to be funny. I don't do it to entertain myself. I don't do it because I'm angry. I do it to protect my mind from the negativity. I don't have energy for people that hate on what everybody else does. I like watching people win. when it doesn't benefit me at all, I don't pull against them. Whether it's athletically, academically, in their business, unless they're doing something like to harm clients, I want them to win. Why would I not? Why would I be pulling? Now, if I'm betting on a game, I don't want the other dude to win, but I don't hate him. I want him to win in life. Hell, if I don't bet his next game, I hope he scores 40 points. But tonight I'm betting against him. I don't want him to score 40 points. But outside of that, man, I want him to win. And it's getting people to understand that concept where you have to pull for other people. Winners do that. They get it. They don't hate on people trying things. They're supportive. I've had friends I've had for 40 years who have always supported me. I was a little tiny kid, they were my friend. Became an adult, watched what they did. They've always pulled for me, never pulled against me. Always wanted to see me win, whether they were winning, and I was pulling for them when they were winning bigger than me. Like, I just want to see people win. Reject the negativity. If you can't, entrepreneurship will suck.